Welcome back to our Wealthy Mindset, where we talk about all things money, mindset, and business. It's your host, Cindy, and today's episode is going to be uploaded a little later than usual. I usually record all my episodes over the weekend, but this weekend I was away in Orlando at the Rich Girl Cult Conference. I will be sharing more details on the conference and my key takeaways in a separate episode. Today's episode isn't just another conversation about money, it's really personal. It's about breaking the cycle so that no woman has to struggle in silence anymore. Right now, I have an opportunity that could change everything, not just for me, but for the women I serve, the women I haven't met yet, and for the generations of women who deserve better. But before I tell you what it is, I want to talk to you about why this work means so much to me. Women were never taught how to build wealth, and that has to change. I just spent the weekend with 150 other women talking about our finances, talking about our beliefs about money and hard work and how money is a struggle. We also talked about how women were never taught these kind of things and we weren't included in conversations where men were included. And only 12% of women hit six figures, and only 2% hit seven figures, which is really mind blowing. Those percentages are so low. And it's not because we're not working hard, it's not because we're not good enough, but it's because we've never been taught how to build wealth, how to manage money, how to have a healthy relationship with money. I see it all the time, women who have built amazing businesses pouring their hearts into their work, but they're still feeling broke. Women who don't pay themselves, who feel guilty about raising their prices, who feel like they're constantly chasing the next sale just to survive and pay their monthly bills. Women who feel shame, fear, or anxiety every time they look at their bank account, so they just avoid it. And I get it because I've been there too. I know what it feels like to wonder if you're doing enough, to question if you're making the right decisions, to wish someone had just taught you how money actually works. And that's why I started this mission. That's why I started this podcast, because it's so much bigger than just money. For the last 30 months, I've worked with over 200 women, helping them go from feeling lost and overwhelmed to finally understanding their numbers, paying themselves, understanding taxes, and finally feeling in control. Because it's about confidence, it's about security, it's about freedom. And that's why I launched this podcast for Wealthy Mindset, to have the real, raw, necessary conversations about money that no one has ever had with us and that no one is having with you. That's why I became CFO certified, so I could help women globally, because this isn't just a Canadian problem. Women all over the world have been left out of the money conversation for far too long, and they deserve to have the financial resources and education that men get. The most powerful thing I've learned is that when a woman fixes her relationship with money, she heals generations. When a woman steps into her financial power, she's not just changing her own life, she's showing her daughters, her nieces, her sisters, and friends what a healthy relationship with money looks like. She's proving that we don't have to just get by, that we can thrive, that financial freedom isn't just for men in suits, it's for us too. She's breaking generational cycles of financial stress, scarcity, and survival mode, and replacing them with confidence, clarity, and abundance. And that's why this moment, this competition means so much to me. This opportunity could change everything. I've made it to the quarterfinals of the Entrepreneur of Impact Award, a competition that could mean a feature in Forbes, where I can share this mission with the world, a $25,000 funding to expand financial education programs for women, mentorship from Daymond John from Shark Tank, the show I grew up watching as a small town girl dreaming of a moment like this. And it's not just about the award. This is about changing the future for women in business. This is about making sure no woman ever feels ashamed or afraid when it comes to money again. But here's the thing, only the number one spot moves forward to the semifinals. and I need to stay in first place by March 13th. And I can't do this alone. If you believe in this mission, or if you've ever felt like no one taught you about money, or if you just want to see more women take their power back, this is your chance to support. I will share the link in the show notes. You can vote for free once every 24 hours. Paid votes make the biggest impact in keeping me in first place. And if you're a business owner, your donation is tax deductible and you'll receive a US tax donation receipt. Again, I'll share the link in the show notes. And even if you're not able to donate, just sharing this with your network means the world to me. Because this isn't just about me, it's about every woman who has ever felt like she didn't belong in the financial world. It's about every woman who's been told to play small. It's about every woman who deserves to feel safe, secure, and in control of her financial future. And we're rewriting the story. We're breaking the cycle, and we're doing it together. Thank you for being a part of this journey, listening to this podcast, and sharing it with your network. Now, let's make financial freedom for women the new norm. If you resonated with this episode, share it with a friend who also needs to hear this. And remember, you're worthy of the life that you're creating. I'll see you in the next episode.